Earlier I mentioned 5 reading goals everybody should have when reading. Although these goals are not meant to be end-all be-all, they should be considered when wanting to read the text in a second language. Setting goals is a good plan of action when having the desire and motivation to read. There should be individual goals in addition to these 10 goals. Let's continue with the rest of the goals to become a better reader. Goal 6. Know the purpose for reading. Many times, because of school, we are forced to read books we are not interested in. Tests may include reading passages that may be unfamiliar to you, prompts that do not make sense, and expectations beyond your ability. Therefore, you should focus on creating your own purpose when reading. This may mean making goals and objectives to complete before meeting the assignment's goal. Although reading for a test or exam is a very strong reason to read, it may not relate to every situation. As basic as it may sound, sometimes a purpose is all you need to be more attached to a book. Some purposes may be related to academic improvement in the second language. For example, to improve my knowledge of poetry, I will read Where the Sidewalk Ends. Sometimes you may want to focus on self-improvement. The purpose of reading Idiot's Guide to Web Design could be to help you create a website. Other examples could be just for pleasure. I want to read a good fantasy story. The purpose for reading Harry Potter is to enjoy a thrilling story about witchcraft and magical creatures. Speaking of purpose, the purpose of the like button is to be clicked, so you can help my goal by supporting this video. Just an idea. Goal 7. Read at an appropriate rate for purpose. Many times when you read in class, you do share reading where one person reads aloud and then another after them. The problem with this is that you may not be reading at the same rate as the other readers. It is important to focus on reading and comprehending a story at your own pace and in a way that helps you understand the context better. Many times we choose audiobooks because then we can listen and not focus on the words. But again, if the speaker is speaking too fast or slow, your ability to read is hurt. It may be embarrassing in school or around your friends if you are a slow reader, but it shouldn't stress you out nor cause problems. Reading is meant to be fun, so read at your own pace and enjoy the book longer than your friends. Speaking of fun, I got these ideas from the book Extensive Reading in a Second Language Classroom. It looks a little old, but has a lot of useful information and content for teachers and ESL students. You can check it out by clicking in the link in the description box down below. Goal 8. Be able to choose appropriate reading material. We are getting closer to our 10 goals, and this one is very important. Spoiler, the ultimate goal for a reader is to become your own independent reader who is capable of reading on your own, in your own way, and choosing the correct material to read. Sounds scary, but this goal, number 8, should help you. When choosing a book, it can be difficult to match the interest with the language ability. This is not just for young learners, but also university students and adults. The problem is, whether you are reading above or below your age level, the content may be too simplified or difficult to read. There are a few ways to fix this problem. However, the best may be the most difficult. First, there are graded reader books available for older students with varying levels of understanding in the second language. They are able to choose from a series of books that fit their language skill set while offering various genres and topics to read from. If this does not suit your liking, then you may focus on reading book series if one of the books was interesting. The author generally does not try to exclude content from their targeted readers. So if you are enjoying the Magic Treehouse book series, you can enjoy over 40 books to help you learn. Finally, you may want to record additional information about the books you read. So, you can locate other books that fit that criterion. The things to focus on are, and not excluding, publishing company. Usually publishing companies print to a focus group of readers. Author, word count, AR level, or other lexical grading system. You may also need to do research to find what is appropriate for your reading level. But extra work will be rewarding when you do find the right book. Goal 9. Rereading is not a sin. Try reading again. As a second language learner, it may seem like you are failing at reading if you are asked to read a story or passage again. Let your pride go away and be active in rereading material after you have completed it. Just like rewatching a movie because you haven't seen it in a while or it's your favorite movie, rereading a book can be just as rewarding. Don't be afraid to go over the reading material multiple times if you think it will be helpful or useful to your language learning experience. If you are able to accomplish the previous 8 goals, then be willing to reread if necessary to reaffirm your understanding of the material. Goal 10. Self-satisfaction. After reading all of these goals, it should be clear that this is the last goal. If you are able to read on your own and understand the content without feeling pressure from external forces, friends, classwork, doubt, then you are able to easily accomplish this goal of self-satisfaction. The ultimate goal is to be able to read as if you are reading in your first language. The empowering feeling of going to a bookstore and choosing your own book or story, reading it on your own time, and enjoying the content and pleasure of reading is one of the most gratifying feelings you will ever have in your life. Whew. These are my 10 reading goals for students when trying to improve your reading skills as a second language learner. If you just joined this video and enjoy these 5 reading goals, please check out the first 5 goals mentioned in the video by clicking the card above. In conclusion, not all goals need to be practiced, and it is truly up to your own approach how you will handle reading. But what do you think? Do these goals work? Could there be more or less? Let me know by leaving a comment down below. And please, again, support the channel by clicking the like button and subscribing to be updated with new videos released every week. Thank you, pioneers, for watching this video with me, and until next time, I hope you all have an amazing day. Bye-bye.